All right. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Hope everybody here is doing well today. It's time for the Silent Hill transmission. I'm just doing my social media thing to get the word out, and then we'll start. So, meme predictions. Silent Hill HD Collection 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, ported to modern consoles. I hope that's not the case. I don't want that. I don't think anybody wants that. Actual predictions. A new Silent Hill game, maybe a remaster of the first game would be awesome. But we can only hope. We can. Let's see. We can only hope. But let's see what happens. If we're lucky, we might get something new. Keyword if. Just letting people know on the social medias that I'm live. Hopefully this thing will start soon. It's supposed to be starting soon. Refresh this to make sure. Oh, yep, it started. Okay. Okay. Just going to pause this for a second. Start watching it. Okay. All right. So, grabbing the thing. Let's see. Right. Well, this thing is starting up. We're gonna start it here in a second. It's time for the fail. Yeah, pretty much. No, Indra. We're in fall, not fail. But it will probably fall. All right. We're going to start here in just a second, guys. Just letting the people know on YouTube, letting people know on Instagram and Tumblr and all those places, and Facebook. And then YouTube's the last one. Second. It's posted there. Okay. Okay, and I have snacks courtesy of my. Has this even aired already? I may have missed it. They just released it and they just shadow drop. They had a premiere for it and then they shadow dropped the whole thing. So we're about to watch it. May has made some good choices with the new collections, but so far they haven't made a good game. Well, considering how well Konami did with their presentation during Tokyo Game Show, I'm a little more excited. But anyways, let's start this thing up and watch this thing. So, let's see. Looks like there's just a bunch of smoke for a while. Ah. There we go. Okay. Let's see what we get. Turn up a little bit. There we go. Someone's sweaty.
Could she really be here? Waiting for me?
No way. Is this a Silent Hill 2 remake? No frickin' way. That'd be
Barry
awesome.
died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
It totally is. I just finished playing Silent Hill 2 with Blondie too. Like last year. Holy fuck.
In my restless dreams, I see that town.
I've only finished Silent Hill 2, so I'm excited for this.
Silent Hill.
I know what you are.
I don't follow rumors that often, Tark, so
I know
it's news to me.
why I needed you.
Does Bloober make bad stuff? Because so far this looks pretty good. Of course, this is all pre-rendered.
But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
Did they ever remake Silent Hill 1?
Mary?
Yep, Silent Hill 2 remake. I know there was like a reboot or something, but I'm not as familiar with Silent Hill as I am with like Resident Evil. Oh, PS5? Oh, please tell me it's coming to something else. Please don't tell me it's PS5 exclusive, console exclusive. No! Fuck!
Welcome to Silent Hill Transmission,
Oh,
the show
fuck.
that keeps you informed about Silent Hill.
God
My name
damn
is Selena,
it.
and I will be your facilitator. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, but
サイレントヒルシリーズの
I
プ
have
ロデューサーを務める
issues
岡本
with
元井です。今日は
streaming
よろしくお
PC
願いします。
games. God
ま
damn
ずはじめ
it.
にサイレントヒル2の映像をご覧いただきました。そしてですね、より
Shattered
詳しくお
memories,
伝え
yeah.
するために一緒にゲームを作っている人
Oh,
をお
why is this
呼び
having
しています。
PS5
では早速
exclusive?
ご紹介いたします。コンセプトアーティストの伊藤正弘さんです。
Fuck!
伊藤さん、今日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いしま
お願いし
す。
ます。
God
改め
damn
まして
it.
岡本さん、伊
God
藤さん、
fucking
サイレント
damn
ヒル
it.
が帰ってくるんですね。
はい、そうなんです。ファンの皆さん、
Oh,
本
that
当に
makes me
大変お待
upset.
たせしました。サイレントヒルが帰ってきて、その第一弾としてサイレントヒル2をリメイクいたします。伊藤さんにお声掛けしてからそろそろ3年ですよね。
いや、本当長かったですよね。でもこうして、
Well, there goes my excitement.
をまたこう再始動できるっていうそのタイミングを皆さんにお伝えできるっていうことに僕はすごく興奮しております。
伊藤さんの場合、ツイッターにもすごくファンの方がコメントされているので、もう隠してるのが大変だったんじゃないですか。
いや、そうなんですよ。岡本さんに苦情されてましたからそのことに本当にファンからいろいろ質問されて、それをのらりくらりと交わすのが大変でして、
いや、僕らもちょっと脇で見ていてちょっとドキドキしておりました。それでですね、サイレントヒルといえばもう一方、作曲家の山岡明さん。山岡さんとも一緒に作っているんですけれども、ちょっと本日はですね、残念ながらこの場に来られなかったのでビデオメッセージをお預かりしております。どうぞご覧ください。
山岡です。もう21年ですか、20年以上経った作品でリメイクという形でまた新しい作品としてですね、蘇るということで、まあ
You
個
mad
人
that the
的に
rumor
も
actually came true?
僕的にも
What,
す
you
ごく
didn't want a
嬉し
Silent
く
Hill 2
思って
remake?
います。当時は
Personally, I want to remake of the first
いろい
game.
ろこうチャレンジしようというか、ビデオゲームっていう
Oh,
中でも
have
新
fun,
しいものと
Blondie.
いうか今までにないものをテーマとしても
Not from
作ろう
routine?
みたいなところもあって、当時ディレクターがドストエフスキーの「罪と罰」を読んでくださいって言われて、何を作るんだろうなと。で音楽ももちろんですけど、模索というかすごいいろいろチャレンジしてた思いではあります。このタイトルであれば
I'm
新しい
up.
音
Shut
楽
up.
っていうものを
Oni.
作り上げられ
You
る
don't
か
know
な
me.
っていうのはすごい感じてました。まあ、未だに20年経ってもですね、サイレントヒルっていうタイトルがみんなの心の中に残ってるっていうのは、僕はすごくやってよかったというか、本当にこ
I'm
の
awake.
上
I'm
ない
just eating at the same time.
嬉しさというか気持ちでもあります。
So mad this is
でリメ
PS5
イクに関
exclusive.
してもまたさ
One,
ら
I
に
can't get
新しい
PS5.
音
Two,
楽性
I don't
であ
want
っ
to
た
support
り
Sony right now.
新しいチャレンジもそうかもしれないですし、従来のファンの方にもきちっと届けられる心に
I know
刺
it's
さ
coming
る
to PC,
サ
but
ウンドデザインだったり音楽だったり、もちろんサイレントヒルを知らない、サイレントヒル2を知らないユーザーさんにとっても、その時サイレントヒル2が初めて出た時のインパクトというか衝撃というか作れたらいいなと
A
思っ
lot,
ていま
Oni.
す。皆さんもぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
A lot.
山岡さん、ありがとうございます。コナミのサウンドね、若いスタッフみんな山岡さんのことを尊敬しているので、みんなワクワクしながら一緒に仕事させていただいております。そしてですね、日本だけでなく制作チームについてのお話もさせてください。今回のサイレントヒル2はポーランドのホラーゲームのスペシャリストブルーバーチームで制作しています。彼らからコメントと制作風景をいただいてますので、
they developed Layers of Fear.
こちらもどうぞご覧ください。
I'm not worried about that then.
Silent Hill 2 is a cult classic, and it's widely recognized as one of the best games ever made.
For many Bluebird team members, Silent Hill is the title which made them fall in love in horror games. This is why we approach our work.
They did
with
Layers
great
of Fear.
Respect to original game.
And the Blair Witch game wasn't that
ensure
bad.
that we are keeping this unique
From what
Silent
I've
Hill
seen.
atmosphere intact.
We are working closely with original creators such as Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka.
We want Silent Hill 2 to make the same strong impression today that the original game did 21 years ago. While we want to achieve the same end result, players' expectations evolve over time, and certain things need to be modernized to have the same or similar effect. For example, that's why we went with the over-the-shoulder camera, so we can immerse players into the game world as much as possible.
What's Resident Evil do? I'm sorry, what?
We are creating a synergy where new or modernized mechanics and features actually support the original spirit
Yes,
of
Nightman.
Silent Hill 2.
And it's a PS5
Combining the
console
old with the new
exclusive.
is no easy task, but we believe we are on the right track.
To put it simply, our goal is to recreate everything
I
what
don't-
made the
look,
game
these guys
a
made Layers
timeless
of Fear.
classic, but give it a new form
I'm not
which
worried
will
because
grow
and
layers
from what I'm
even
seeing,
deeper into the foggy
looking pretty good.
streets of Silent Hill.
すごいです。この現場からサイレントヒル2が生まれたんですね。
そうなんですよ。もう彼らは本当にホラーゲームとサイレントヒルが大好きで、コナミってサイレントヒルに関しては世界中のチームから毎
Lucky you,
年のように
Nightman.
提案を
Lucky
い
you.
ただくんですけれども、
はい、
その中でも彼らは最もですね情熱的ですごく愛を感じました。
Nightman, can I remote play your PS5 to my PC so I can play it? I'm kidding.
年の瀬の寒いポーランドに来ましたね。
で何度も何度もねお酒を飲み、
はい
語り合い、
I'm
はい
kidding. Don't
で
actually
ね
do
こう酔っ
that.
払って
そうですね。一緒にもうお酒を
I
飲
might
み
just
な
end
が
up
ら
getting it
ホ
for
ラーゲーム
PC.
の未来、そしてサイレントヒルの未来
And
に
hope
つ
it's
いて熱く
optimized.
語り、そしてゲームを一緒に作るということですね。
はい。
はい。ところでですね、先ほどの映像にもロゴが出ておりましたけれども、
I would think Konami has a
は
close eye on this,
プレイステーション5で
especially
発売予
since
定
they
です。
know
そこで
their
プレイステーション5の
reputation's
発売元
on
の
the upswing.
ソニーインタラクティブエンターテインメントさんからもコメントをいただいております。ビデオメッセージをどうぞご覧ください。
Hello, everyone. My name is Christian Svensson, and I'm the Vice President of Global Third-Party Relations at Sony Interactive
Wait,
Entertainment.
hold on.
I'm
Christian
extremely
Svensson
excited
works
to
for
hear about
Sony
the
now?
announcement of Silent Hill 2. Congratulations.
He was
This
from
is
Capcom.
definitely a celebratory moment, and we're looking forward to bringing Silent Hill 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Being huge fans of the franchise,
wish it had a
our team at
PS4
SIE
version.
feels fortunate and excited to support the revival of Silent Hill. Okamoto-san, we eagerly await hearing more about what's in store for this beloved franchise. Thank you again for your partnership.
応援ありがとうございます。サイレントヒルはプレイステーションとともに成長してきたシリーズです。プレイステーション向けに発売できて非常に嬉しいですね。
皆様のサイレントヒル2に寄せる期待がすごいですね。私自身サイレントヒル2の大ファンなので、もうお話聞いてるだけでますます楽しみになってきました。
ありがとうございます。ファンの皆様にはですね、本日からプレイステーション5のスターページもオープンしていますので、そちらの方もチェックしてみてください。よろしくお願いします。
そうなんですね。わかりました。ファンとしてすぐにチェックさせていただきます。それではこの回はこの辺りで、岡本さん、伊藤さん、ありがとうございました。
It's gonna be on PC.
私たちのいる世界も変わってきましたよ。
はい。このイベントはサイレントヒル2だけでは終わらないんです。今後は世界中の才能あふれるクリエイターたちとサイレントヒルの世界をさらに拡大していきます。
まだ続きがあるんですか？
はい。そしてその新しいビジョンの一つをお披露目することができるんです。ビデオの方をご覧く
Chica
ださい。
Machine, mobile game, port of 2 and 3 HD.
Why are you here? No, in this place. Why are you here? You're to be punished.
Annapurna,
That's good.
okay.
I like it. You know what? I think you're right. I think we've done something so awful. We are stuck here in this place, being judged by these people. But for you, I think it's more than that.
A no-code game.
I think you're here for some other reason. And I don't want to be anywhere near you when you figure that out.
Silent Hill Townfall? Okay.
Hi, my name is John McKellen. I'm the creative director at No Code, and we are working on Silent Hill Townfall. I remember playing the original Silent Hill on PS1 back in 1999 and became a fan from that moment on. So for us to work on this game with our friends at Annapurna feels like an actual dream come true. It's a real honour for us to bring a new title to this series that both respects the source material, but also does something a little bit different.
God, I hope
To
not.
say that Silent Hill has been an inspiration to No Code would be a massive...
Well, Mega Man Legends 3 is not
Our
going to come
previous
out
two games,
because
Stories Untold and
Christian
Observation,
Svensson works for
both played
Sony
with
now.
that same deep psychological horror.
Stand
And
by
in
for
No Code,
Townfall.
we're all about weaving
Yeah.
that narrative.
I
and
saw
that
Unity
experience
for a second
into
there.
every aspect of our game
Or maybe
design,
that was
our
Unreal
audio, our
Engine.
visuals, even our UI. So obviously the teaser trailer is just the beginning, and we can't show you any more just yet. We're going to be hard at work for a while, but we can't wait to come back in the
Can
new
you tell
year
us what
and
kind of
show you
game it
more.
is at least?
Until then, it might be worth watching that trailer again and see what you might have missed.
あの予告編には鳥肌が立ちました。もう期待もやっぱ高いんですけれど
Okay, how much of this is
も、
left?
それはどのようなきっか
Oh,
けで
there's
始
still
ま
like
った
20
んで
plus
しょう
minutes of this
はい
left.
実はちょっとしたカリフォルニアでのランチミーティングから始まったんですよ。アンナプルナインタラクティブとノーコードの大ファンだったので、この絶好の機会を必ず成功させたいと思ってます。サイレントヒルの新作を一緒に作ってくれるこれ以上ないパートナーだと思ってます。
そうなんですか。この他にも新たなパートナーはいらっしゃるんでしょうか。
はい。まだ今日は言えないんですけれども、同様に素晴らしい才能を持ったチームと今後のパートナーシップを拡大していく予定です。
それは素晴らしいですね。タウン
They're
ホール
going to
が
team
楽
up
し
with
みです。
Niantic so they can make a
ありがとうございます
Pokemon Go game.
では、タウン4の話はひとまずここまでにして、
Silent Hill Go
次の話題に移っていきたいと思います。
お、次は何でしょう。
実はサイレントヒルはゲーム以外の展開もあるんです。
Oh
ここ
boy,
では
here
そ
we
の情
go.
報をお伝えしていきます。
なるほど、また新しい楽しみが増えますね。で
TV
は
show,
ここで
movie.
アシスタントプロデューサー内藤瑠衣さんをお迎えして、その新たな展開について伺っていきましょう。内藤さん、お願いいたします。
サイレントヒルの IP 展開、クロスメディア展開を担当しています内藤です。よろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。内藤さん、今回はどんな情報をお持ちいただいたんでしょうか。
今回はですね、サイレントヒルゲームの復活のきっかけともなった映画化の話です。数年前に映画の元々作ってた映画のプロデューサーの方から最新作を作りたいと提案をいただきました。監督は第一作のを演出されたクリストフ・ガンズ氏が手掛けると。
Now, I heard the first Silent Hill movie was okay,
いい映画になるぞと。
but the sequel kind of killed them from making more.
ただですね、まあ映画だけでいいのかというところもあって、これはゲームを復活させたい。
I've seen the trailer for the first movie. It looks
岡本と一緒に
decent to me.
復活する
I might watch it at some point.
なるほど、素晴らしいですね。
ではここでそのプロデューサー監督2名から熱いメッセージいただいているので。
I was just having a conversation with Mr. Up here the other night about how they can't get Resident Evil right for a film or a TV show. They just fuck it up every time. It's almost like no one thought, just do the game. Return to Silent Hill.
This return is my return to a world, a universe that I have touched in 2006, 15 years ago. The film was a great success, and we decided to go back to the best of his stories. I mean, Silent Hill 2. The film is the story of a young guy coming back to Silent Hill, where he has known a great love, and what he's going to find is a pure nightmare.
I have
Wait,
the chance of being
is this
very
being
close
based on
with
the second
Christoph,
game?
and we together has achieved to convince Konami that there is
The
a
siege
new
just okay isn't
version
good
of
enough,
Silent
though.
Hill that
A lot of
needs to be
people don't
done,
like it still.
and they are 100% on board.
In the first Silent Hill, we were exploring a world, the world of this small town, completely closed into the mist. It was like being trapped into a Twilight Zone. But in the second game, you know, the creator of the game have changed the rules, you know. We were basically going back to Silent Hill, the same town, but we were looking this strange world entirely through the point of view of the hero we were playing.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
He realize that Mary is lost somewhere into this strange.
Wait, is it actually going to be based on the second game?
At its core, it's also the idea of the myth of Orpheus. And whatever a man can go deep in hell to bring back the soul or the person he loved the most in his life.
So it's much more about psychological horror, even if we are going to find again all the same creature and the same strange terror sequence, something like that. But the first big interrogation and the first big terror is about ourselves. Are we mad? Are we sane?
Jeez, how many points do you have?
Are we sane to go back to Silent Hill to find this great love?
This one now has so many years from the first one that there is a clear idea from Christoph to make it modern, but also very true to the video game. And that's also what it is. We are also respecting the will of the author, the producers, and Konami into this adaptation. Christoph, it's really somebody that respects the work that has been done.
Is this different characters?
But that also has his own vision. It nurtures the creative vision of the authors from the game, but with a different vision from a filmmaker. And both, they have created, I believe, something that has struck the minds of the fans.
James! Stop! Leave her alone!
The game of Silent Hill franchise were great artistic achievement, and I have a responsibility to transpose that on the big screen, you know.
Oh, Blondie knows. Blondie knows.
He has been immersed in this world.
That's why the first film was so well received by the fans of Silent Hill, because they felt that I was one of them, and it was so important for me to respect the original creation, you know. That was the base, the start of everything. Everything starts from this respect. So I'm going with
You guys should see the first Silent Hill movie now, because I've never actually watched it all.
But in the same time,
I've never
I
watched
have
it.
quite a charge, quite a goal, which is how to transpose
Bad movie
the
night movie,
language of the game,
even though it's probably not
which
that
is
bad.
entirely about immersion, into
Don't worry about the second movie
depth,
no longer exists.
into a story
Just like Halloween
that we can
2
tell in
and 4 and
90
5
or
and
whatever
6 and H2O and Resurrection don't exist.
Also one of the key
None of those
elements
movies
that
exist.
The fans are waiting for, and we are updating those in a way that the creation is similar, but they will be striking.
For me, one of my major goals in this film is how to redesign the classic monster of Silent Hill. I was talking about Red Pyramid, you know, this big guy with the helmet, you know. He's, again, in this one. Some of the creatures of the film of back in 2006 were very, very appreciated by the fans. But in the same time, for me, it was important to come back with surprise.
It's a new universe, it's a new challenge, and those are very important to bring these icons differently to the audience, because they want them to have that wow effect.
That's why, you know, I found a very interesting collaboration with the people of Konami. They helped me a lot to achieve this new design of the monster, because they are also working on new episodes for the franchise of Silent Hill.
The younger audience, they want that collective experience. They want to be with their friends, they want to talk about it, but they want also to live that experience together.
We all know that watching an horror film alone
I guess
at his home,
I need to watch the first Silent Hill
quite
movie
different
then
of being into
and
a
see
big
how good it
theater
is.
with a crowd.
Keep in mind, I've only
Everybody's on
finished,
at the same time.
I've only experienced the second game.
We are modernizing.
And that was
we are
with
giving
Blondie
him
playing
what
it.
the audience of today is really wanting. We
So,
are trying to do
I have
as much as
very
possible,
well. No, that's not true.
creating a new
I did play
experience for that
PT with
audience.
Jeff,
Could
so I have
be
finished
more
PT, but that
immersive,
almost doesn't count
interactive,
because
and we have now new
well,
technologies.
some people count it, but I don't know.
we
I don't know where
still
you count it.
have
So
what makes the
my
best
experience in
the
Silent Hill is very
and
limited.
The story is at the core of it. So we hope that Return to Silent Hill will be a great return.
And if we want to keep the link with the audience, you know, we have to.
I love how they're
be
not even
perfectly
talking
aware
about the
that
second film.
Everything has changed in 15 years. Everything has been washed away. We have to bring back something, very surprising.
I've wanted to stream the original Silent Hill, but I feel like if I do it by myself, I'm gonna get stuck and frustrated.
ゲームを映画に負けないように頑張っていこうと思ってます。
I was supposed to do it with Brad, but
ゲーム両方を最高のクオリティにしてファンにお届けしたいと思ってます。
もうファンとしては両方とも本当に楽しみです。内藤さん、映画もゲームもまだまだこれからだと思うんですけれども、今後の予定などってお聞きすることってできますでしょうか。
さっきの映像の中にもあったと思うんですけど、すでに絵コンテとかイメージボードとかあるんですけど、実は撮影とかキャスティングがまだこれからなんですね。今後いろいろ映画の方も山場がいっぱいあると思うんで、こちらの方もゲームと一緒に
I think I'll probably do Silent Hill 1 around before Silent Hill 2 comes out.
ありがとうございます。映画も楽しみです。この配信をご覧の皆さんも
If it's not coming out
楽
next year,
しみにお
which
待
it
ちく
looks
だ
like
さい
it's not
ね。
coming out for a while.
それではこの回もそろそろ内藤さん、岡本さん、ありがとうございました。
Okay, so what's left? Merchandise. Okay.
From here, I would like to share with you some of Silent Hill related items that will help you enjoy the game even more.
Oh, she
Here's
speaks
the
English.
first one we would like to introduce. From Gecko, you all very know, 1/6 scale statue of Red Pyramid Thing is coming. Thoroughly supervised by the art director and the monster designer of Silent Hill
Pyramid
2,
Thing?
Masahiro
I thought it was
Ito,
Pyramid Head.
all details are brushed up. You can even see the details we couldn't express because of the video game spec at the time. The base capturing the scaffold can be connected, and you can recreate the scene of the final fight against 2 red pyramid things. Up next, James Sunderland 1/6 scale statue. The realistic sculpture perfectly captures James's exhaustive facial expression. Not only the handgun, but also the wooden plank, the steel pipe, and the great knife pairing up with Red Pyramid
Speaking of
thing
James,
can
James
be held
figure.
in his right hand. At his feet, health drinks are tossed away. Maria from Silent Hill 2 is also coming as a 1/6 scale statue.
Maria.
It is the very first official statue of Maria with the high quality and beautiful details. The right hand is interchangeable with a hand holding the gun, which appears in the sub-scenario Born from a Wish. Last but not least, the secret ending of Silent Hill 2, Inu End, is also recreated as a 1/6 scale coin bank statue.
That's
The
awesome.
diorama statue will remind you of the last scene where James collapsed to his
That reminds me,
knees
Blondie, we still got to do
and
the
say,
extra
"So
stuff
It was all your work."
of Silent Hill 2.
From here, we will introduce some products from the official Konami shop. First,
Okay, those
Silent
skate
Hill
decks
board
look
collection.
awesome.
We made a collection that encapsulates all that horror and eeriness, featuring legendary
I would rock one of
characters
those
from the
decks,
first
as
four
long as they're thick
installments of the
enough.
franchise. These hand-numbered limited decks are now available for pre-order. In the official Konami shop, all these products are now available. Please
Look at those
check it out.
trucker hats.
Here is
I kinda
further
want one.
information about Silent Hill goods. From Crazy Rock, 1/6 scale fully articulated
Bubblehead
collectible
Nurse.
figures of Red Pyramid Thing and Bubblehead Nurse are coming. They are high
it's
quality
Bubblehead.
and fully articulated. From Good Smile Company, Pop-Up Parade Bubblehead Nurse is coming with affordable prices. Pop-Up Parade is a series of figures that are easy to collect. Each figure typically stands around 17 to 18 centimeters in height. From Bedrock Collectibles, Red Pyramid Thing and Maria Elevator Chase diorama
Oh
is
my
coming.
god.
This statue diorama
They're
captures
making a
moment
statue
in
of
time
that.
as Red
Holy
Pyramid
shit.
Thing readies to
That's
swing
funny.
his great blade
Oh
while
my
Maria
God.
attempts to run away and reach the elevator in time with her outreached hand. This diorama will be coming soon to the Bedrock Collectibles website. Konami is proud to present all these items on Silent Hill e-commerce page. Don't miss it and secure your order.
Oh, okay, cool.
Now the scene has changed and we have our next guest. Our next guest is Jacob Navok. Jacob, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jacob Navok, and I'm the CEO at Genbit.
Jacob, what will you be presenting this time?
I'm going to show you a new kind of Silent Hill, an experience that you haven't seen up until now.
A whole new experience. What is it all about? Please take a look at this video for hint.
Oh god, what is this? Run. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ascension? I see Bad Robot in the list there. Calls him in the actual game. Is this a VR game?
Well, this is going to be another world of Silent Hill. Jacob, could you please introduce your project?
For over 20 years, Silent Hill has haunted my memories. And lately, I enjoy watching streamers playing Silent Hill with their fans. We love the feeling of being scared together, of experiencing fear.
Wait, is this an
with friends.
interactive streaming
It's why
game?
watching horror films in the theater is so fun. Silent Hill Ascension takes that feeling of communal fear to a massive scale. It's a live, real-time interactive series where millions of fans will watch together as the chilling story unfolds. You can change its outcomes and even be a part of scenes. There is
Okay.
no reset button. Decisions that you make mean life or death in the story. It's your chance to shape Silent Hill canon forever. Silent Hill Ascension is brought to you by Genvid, Bad Robot, Behavior, and DJ2, and goes live in 2023. Sign up at ascension.com for updates.
I'm so excited about this new world of
That was an
Silent
awkward
Hill.
read.
Here are some messages we received from two important partners in the project. Before we look at the messages,
So what is it,
could you
a
please
game, a
introduce
show?
them?
Today we're going to hear from Bad Robot as well as Behavior.
I see. Okay, first things first. I would like to read a message from director J.J. Abrams.
Genvid's experience presents a wild, epic, and innovative new way to immerse yourself in the horrors of Silent Hill.
Next, please watch the message from the art director of Bad Robot and the creative team of Behavior Interactive.
I'm Chris Amaral from Bad Robot Games and art director for Silent Hill Ascension. Our approach to Silent Hill Ascension is to ensure we maintain the tone and the feeling that the fans have come to love from the franchise.
Okay, but what is
while
it?
also adding our own twist of an oppressed, tormented, and morose dimension of reality. Silent Hill creatures are often manifested projections from the darkest depths of the main characters' minds. In Silent Hill Ascension, we build off of this. Our creatures are inspired by the personal traumas and internal demons of our characters' past lives. We want the art style to be a fresh take on the brand, while still being equally respectful to where we've been before.
In 2021, we released The Executioner and the survivor Cheryl Mason in Dead by Daylight. Today, Behavior once again will dive into the world of Silent Hill, but with a completely new experience. Here's Chris, VP Creative of our service division, to tell you all about it.
Everyone at Behavior is excited to announce our collaboration with Genvid on Silent Hill Ascension, in a new form of entertainment that blends community, live storytelling, and interactivity. Silent Hill Ascension takes you and the entire community on a unique interactive storytelling experience where the decisions you make affect the characters and the world. Those decisions become canon, and there's no reset.
I thought they looked fine.
This is a whole new chapter for Silent Hill, with new characters
And again,
frightful monsters.
my knowledge
where
of the
the
Silent Hill
stakes couldn't
franchise
be
is
more
very
real.
limited.
We're
I
thrilled
need
to be
to play the
working
other
with the
games.
talented teams at Genvid, Bad Robot, and DJ2 to bring Silent Hill Ascension to life. Look for it to go live in 2023 and sign up at ascension.com for updates.
I can see the new charm of Silent Hill. The fun only gets better. Jacob, what do you think of the two message videos?
I am thrilled to work with these incredible teams. Together, we're going to revolutionize what horror means in interactive media.
That's fantastic. We are excited too. I hope everyone watching this distribution is eagerly awaiting this new Silent Hill. I'm sure
What
you will
is
not be
it?
disappointed. Thank you, Jacob, for sharing your
You literally
fascinating
explained
title with us
nothing.
today. Thank you for your time, Jacob.
Thank you very much.
What are we to get excited for if we don't know what it is?
また場所が変わりましたね。岡本さん、これは
Oh, she's
どう
back
い
to
うことでしょう
Japanese.
か。
はい。 実は最後にもう一本サイレントヒルの完全新作の発表があります。我々が自信を持って送り出す新しいサイレントヒルです。
Another game. Okay.
Thank you very much. Finally, we will leave you with that completely new video. Thank you for watching Silent Hill Transmission.
Okay. Yeah. No Book of Memories 2 early time. Ugh. I know some people who are not going to like this. Oh boy. Oh my. Silent Hill F. Kishio 7. Okay. Kara. And Toy Okamoto. We're like, press F for the franchise. Genius. I give Silent Hill Hill story an F. Okay. Well, I have to pay respects. Yeah. Huh. Three games and some a movie and some kind of interactive thing. Hiroshi. Oh. The guy who did Higurashi and Umineko. I love Umineko. Ooh. That might be good, actually. That has me a little more excited. But okay, let's process this. Silent Hill 2 remake. Cool, awesome. Especially since after experiencing Silent Hill 2. But god damn it, it's on the PS5 as a console exclusive. I know it's coming to PC most likely. I think I saw them even say that it's coming to PC. But let's just see. Wishlist now, yeah. They wouldn't put wishlist now if it's just on PS5. Did they say it's exclusive or console exclusive? Also available on PC, not available on other formats for 12 months. Oh, it's a timed exclusive for PS5. So it's only a time. Okay. I got to see what the specs of this are going to be on PC, because I have not had a good track record with streaming PC games. Resident Evil 5 was fine until it wasn't. It started having issues. Resident Evil 6 has been fine to stream, but I've had to lower everything down. Resident Evil Village, I got a copy from Capcom, and it ran like crap on the low settings. And I don't have a weak PC. I have a 2060 Super. I have a RTX 2060 Super. That's still a card that a massively used card, and lots of games work fine for it. So it was giving me issues to play the PC version of Resident Evil 8. They might have, but I heard it was badly optimized for PC. It might be better now. Who knows? I just really hope that this is not going to be the same problem with that. So if it's on PC, I'll probably just end up getting it for PC. The Silent Hill 2 remake looks good so far. Yeah, it's weird. I got they sent me the game, like Capcom gave me a code for the game, and I played it, and it just ran like crap. To the point where I had to get it for PS4. And I had a much better experience on PS4. So Silent Hill 2, I'm weary of PC ports for these games, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to wait until I start seeing gameplay footage, because the last thing I want to do is buy a game and then find out, oh, it's runs like shit. So we'll see. Okay. And then we have I don't like the fact that this is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. It's only a timed exclusive now, but it's timed exclusive for an entire year. But we don't even know when it's coming out. So, who knows? Then we've got let's see. There's that Silent Hill that other Silent Hill game. Blah 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 blah. The one that's literally just a teaser. Christian Svensson. Damn, I wish you were still at Capcom, but that's fine. If you're doing better with PlayStation, good on you. This Annapurna Silent Hill game, which looks pretty neat. Townfall. We don't know enough about it for me to really get excited. We don't even know anything about the game. Play Annapurna, but yeah, it looks somewhat coolish. But it's gonna be, this is RE4 remake now. Yeah, I can't remember. Is the RE4 remake getting a PS4 version, or are they just putting it on PS5? Because if it's just getting a PS5 version, I'm gonna have to get it on PC. It's gonna be my only option. But I haven't had a good track record with RE Engine games, except for Monster Hunter World, which isn't fully RE Engine on PC. I've had bad experiences, or just Resident Evil in general. Anyways, Townfall, we don't know anything about it, except that it's Annapurna working on it. That's all we know. World is running on a proto RE engine. They were making the engine while they were making the game. Like, they even said that that's what it is. It's not running on RE engine. It's running on a proto one. It's different. I know World isn't technically on RE engine, but it's got a lot of similarities. Anyways, let's not focus on that. Don't know enough about Townfall to give a shit. Though, from what I say, I like the retro aesthetic they're doing for it. It seems like they got a team of passionate people. The movie. I haven't seen the first Silent Hill movie. I heard it was okay. I heard the second one's crap. But if this one's going to focus more on the game, this one might be good. Okay, Silent Hill 2 looks good for me now. The movie will be, well, maybe just something good for Rift Tracks. Oh, it's just the names, whatever. The first rating good. If helped by until the Cry Makers should be good overall. Be both PS5 and Series X for what it's worth. Yeah. I think Resident Evil 4 remake is PS5 console exclusive. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's just exclusive to PS5. It's probably going to be on PC. Anyways, Return to Silent Hill. I haven't seen the Silent Hill movie, and it sounds like, even though it's only loosely based on the first game, I should probably play the first game, which I want to anyways. I want to play it. So maybe I'll finally do that. Though right now I'm focusing on Resident Evil 6, so we'll probably do whatever. Which, by the way, Blondie, we need to talk about doing the extra Silent Hill 2 stuff. because we haven't done that yet. But yeah, Return of Silent Hill. I got nothing on this other than we should probably do that soon, actually, since I don't have anything else in the pipeline currently. Well, except a little more FF1, but it is what it is. Anyways, who knows how this is going to turn out. I like that they're actually trying to like focus on the second game. There's of course Silent Hill merchandise. It all looks pretty neat. I love that they made that a piece of merchandise. like that's just perfect. That's just great. Oh my god. The skateboard decks look cool. Statues. That scene getting a thing. So right now I'm really just disgusted by all of this. I mean, this is nothing new. Like, if anything, they're just promoting it so they have something else to show. Okay. So Silent Hill Ascension. We don't know anything other than the name right now, and that's going to be some kind of interactive media. We don't know if it's going to be a movie, a game. My thought is because there's games in the title of Bad Robot, this is probably going to be what you guys had thought. It's going to be like an Until Dawn-esque type game, which that's fine. But I don't know exactly. The way they were talking were making it sound like it was a live thing that you could only play at certain times, which to me, I don't like that. I want to be able to play it whenever I want. So I hope that's not the case. But yeah, Silent Hill Ascension, we don't know much outside of the name. That's all we know so far. So not really anything to go off of here. We only got a quote from J.J. Abrams. J.J. didn't show up himself. You want the pupper bank? Yeah. Okay. And I like what I see from Silent Hill F. I think this looks creepy. I think it looks, eerie. It looks like it's going to have a Japanese setting, which is interesting. Ugh. We only hope it will be something interesting. Let's get, yeah. We really hope it'll be something new and interesting, which I think is something the Silent Hill series needed. Again, I don't think, there's no mention of Silent Hills, which I'm pretty sure has pretty much been shelved for indefinitely now. PT's probably the best we're going to get from that. And you know what? I'm kind of okay with not getting Silent Hills, because after seeing how Death Stranding turned out, I think we won in that case. PT was fine, though. I liked PT. But out of all this, honestly, if I can be 100% honest, I'm pretty excited for what Silent Hill F. Honestly, I think out of all the stuff, that and obviously the 2 remake are the 2 things that I'm really excited for. But F looks interesting. I want to see more. I want to see more of this. And see what we're going to get. But I don't know. I'm glad that Silent Hill has stuff coming out. Like, obviously Konami knows that people have been starved for games in this series, so that's probably why they announced so many projects. It sounds like different teams are working on each project, which is good. It's not being all handled by one team, which I like. I'm interested to see what happens, to see what comes out. I agree with that, Sarah. I'm glad Kojima never touched the series. Death Stranding was crap. Oh, then there's Kojima's 2 classes. I've always said I thought Kojima was at his best when he had somebody telling him basically what's okay and what's not. Just like Keiji Inafune, as soon as they got to be their own bosses and make the decisions, that's when stuff started getting bad. Look at Mighty Number 9. Perfect example. That game is not great, and I own it 6 times. I own 6 different versions of it. I'm not proud of myself, but I own them. including a collector's edition. And PT was good. It was fun, and would I have liked to see Silent Hills? Of course I would have, but I think I've learned since, especially after Death Stranding, that yeah, and Metal Gear Solid. I don't know anything about much bits of Metal Gear Solid 5, but I heard that it's like not well liked by a lot of people. Like some people like it, some people don't. It's like a mixed bag, I guess. Really, you didn't like PT? I thought it was great. I didn't like the cryptic stuff of PT because there was a certain thing you had to do to get a certain thing to happen. Well, one of the Metal Gear 5s are we talking about? Yes. But like from what I saw of Metal Gear Solid 5, it looked like to me this was the start of like Kojima being allowed to do more. Well, don't forget there's Ground Zeroes as well, right? And I think it was the first sign of like Kojima unhinged, which I don't really like. And that's why I didn't really care for. That's why I was like, I'm not interested in Death Stranding at all. Even when it's funny, I was saying when the Death Stranding trailers were happening that like I had this feeling that this game is going to be mid or bad. And from what I pretty much called that right because most people I've talked to who've played Death Stranding either said there's very few who said they liked it or said it was a great masterpiece, whatever. There's a few who said they liked it, but they thought it was just okay. And most people I talked to say it was just meh. And so I was pretty much on the ball. Like, did it suck? Maybe to some people. But it certainly didn't look like a game I cared about. Yeah, but like it's not. I knew that it wasn't going to be as good as everybody thought it was going to be. Like I knew Death Stranding was not going to be as good as that. It's going to be some weird introspective Kojima bullshit. I don't think Kojima's a bad designer. Obviously not. He's made good stuff, but I've always been of the camp of stuff like Police Knots. If I want to pick one Kojima game that I would say is the best of all them, Police Knots. I don't think he's made anything better than that. People will argue, you know, Metal Gear Solid, and Snatcher, other things, but I think Police Knots is like some of his best work. And when your best work is that kind of game, we know exactly what kind of games he wants to make, and they're like cinematic ones. But yeah, Zone of the Enders games are pretty good. Suda 51 does good stuff. Suda 51's games are just weird and out there and bizarre. But anyways, Silent Hills was never going to be good, I don't think. I think PT is the best we can get from it, and I'm happy with what we got with PT. Lords of Shadow 1, yeah. I'm interested to see with so many different teams working on Silent Hill now what we're gonna get. And you know what? A lot of games were announced here. A lot of content and a movie and an interactive experience. So we got 3, maybe 4 games coming down the pipeline and a movie, essentially. I think Silent Hill is going to have some good stuff coming for a while. I think a reason why we're not seeing much of any of this is because this is still early. Like Konami has probably just started setting up the development for these. I don't know why my model's freezing. Don't ask me why. It does this sometimes. Anyways. I think we're just gonna have to wait and see, like most things. I think that we should have some good stuff coming. That's my thoughts on it. I'm excited for what we saw, and I hope that we get to see more soon. There's no release dates for any of this. The only game you could wish list is Silent Hill. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Perfect. I finished my mango water. Let me just see real quick. Let me just search. Homecoming's coming to Steam. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, so it's already on here. It's just TBA. So you can add to your wish list, but that's it. We don't know when it's coming out. Oh, there's already system requirements? Okay. Minimum is a GTX 1080. Okay. They say you want a 2080. The recommended is a 2080 or a 6800 XT. I have a 2060 Super. It says the minimum is a GTX 1080, so I think I'm in the middle ground. 50 gigs of available space. Holy crap. 12 gigs of RAM. They recommend 16. My PC has 16. And they recommend an i7 8700K. I have a 9700K. So I'm just above. I'm matching / above the recommended stuff. Playing on recommended requirement should enable to play on medium quality settings in 60 FPS or higher quality, 3 FPS and full HD. Okay, so they recommend if you want to play on a 1080 and an i5 or a Ryzen 3 with 12 gigs of RAM, they recommend low to medium at 30 frames per second. If you want to play on medium to high, medium at 60 frames or high at 30, they recommend, 16 gigs of RAM, a 2080, an RTX 2080, or a 6800 XT, or an i7 8700K or a Ryzen 5. So, not terrible. You won't be able to play the PC version, at least not well. Yeah, I'll probably be able to play this on medium, which is what I expected, and probably able to stream it. That's the thing, too. I want to stream this game, but how am I going to do it at only on medium? I might have to stream this game on low, which I don't want to have to do, but if I have to, I have to. As long as they don't mess with the story too much. Remake, I feel. Now, let me just compare this real quick with Resident Evil Village on Steam. Okay, pause the video. Oh, there's a Capcom Halloween sale on. Sweet. Okay, let's see what the system requirements for this were. Okay. So in comparison, Resident Evil Village, minimum system requirements was a Ryzen 3 or an i5 at 8 gigs of RAM, an RX 5060 with 4 gigs of VRAM, or a GTX 10 or a 1050 Ti with 4 gigs of VRAM. It's recommended a Ryzen 5 or i7 8700K, okay, 16 gigs of RAM, a 5700 or a 1070 for recommended. And this game supports ray tracing. I couldn't get this game to run on low. I couldn't get Resident Evil Village to run on low on my PC. I haven't tried it in a long time on PC because I saw enough. So this is where I'm concerned. I had way over the recommended specs for this game, and it ran like absolute shit. My hope is that Silent Hill 2 Remake is better optimized so I don't have to worry about being just around the recommended settings. My concern, though, is Village ran like absolute shit, but I think that's a Capcom problem. I haven't tried it since. Maybe it runs better. But yeah, this is my concern. I'm getting games on PC because they'll say, "Oh, you need this," and then I find out I'm having trouble running it. And it wasn't just me, apparently. Like, there were people who were saying they're having trouble. I was having weird PC issues at the time too, which most of those have been resolved, so it could have been from that time. But okay, okay, so everybody's complaining about one of their games. They made Layers of Fear, though. It's like one of the best horror games I've ever played. Have they just gone downhill from there, or what's like what's like they worked on Layers of Fear? I don't understand why everybody's getting big like Bloober Team is bad. The Medium? I don't even know what the Medium is. And if one of the complaints is the Blair Witch game, I thought it ran fine. I didn't have any problems with it. But like, that's one game, guys. That's one game. And my track record with them is they made one of the best horror games I've ever played and a pretty decent survival horror game that I played as well. I've never played Layers of Fear 2. So I can't comment on that one. I've only played the first one. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I don't think... First off, they didn't show any gameplay. They only showed gameplay for like a split second on somebody's monitor. Like, that's what I recall seeing. Let me just see here. Like this is all pre-rendered stuff. Like, this is the most we got to see. Like, that's the most we got to see. That and somebody working on one of the things. So if this is not just hearsay, like, this actually is what the game looks like. Looks fine so far. I'm not jumping a gun yet. I'm going to wait and see what they say. What happens. Double Helix turnaround, yeah. In my opinion, I've played one really great game from them and one that was pretty good. So one bad game isn't enough to destroy, I think, a studio. It takes a lot of bad moves. So, I don't know. So, we'll have to wait and see. That's basically what I'm going to say. We'll have to wait and see. One isn't their whole chart. Yeah, I know. But of the two games of theirs I've played, one was pretty good and one was really good. So, the track record for me is I have a positive outlook. You know, I'm not spelling doom and gloom for this. This isn't Death Stranding for me, where as soon as I saw trailers for it, I was like, this is not going to be a game for me and it's not going to be good. Anyways, I've talked enough about this. I have some stuff I need to do before my stream at 8 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock now, so in 2 hours when I see you guys again. Let me find somebody to raid. And let's see. Who is live right now? Did the shout out, did the hydrate. Turn those points. Sorry, I missed your one redeem there, Kane. I've redeemed your point, or not. Refunded your points. That's what I meant to say. Okay. So, let's see. Who's live right now? Rump and Dump's doing art. Let's see. There's doing Poppy Playtime. Yume's doing Genshin. Oh, how about a horror game? Because Connie's doing Evil Within. She just started. She only has like 1 or 2 people watching. I'm just waiting for the ad break to go by to see if we can get them. You're doing Evil Within as well? Nice. Nice. Okay. They're just starting, so let's raid Connie. I would like to wait until the starting stream screen's done, but we're just gonna get her beforehand. She's only got 1 viewer right now. So we're gonna raid Connie. Guys, you know the drill. Raid message if you're subbed. If you're not, you can use this one instead. Join the Discord server if you want to join in on some watch stuff. Maybe I'll get my hands on the Silent Hill movie and we'll watch it in the Discord server. I don't know. I did pick up some horror movies today. So there's a few that I'd like to watch. That'd be nice. You can also find my social medias and my YouTube channel here, which appreciate anybody who watches the YouTube stuff on my Let's Play channel, the gaming channel, because I'm trying to get my watch hours up, and I appreciate anybody who does that. New videos premiering right now, so don't have to, but it is what it is. But again, raid message if you're subbed. If you're not, you can use this one instead. I'll be back at 8 o'clock, so in just under 2 hours, to do more Majora's Mask with Sky and Kurama. For now, though, take care, comb your hair in a rush, use a brush, don't do drugs, stay in school, eat your teeth. I'll see you next time on Cheat, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple hours. So, and I guess I might have to add Silent Hill to the list of games to play too. So, anyways, guys, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you at 8. Bye, everybody. Bye. Raid's about to happen. Bye. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.